Welcome to this first video about lean management and NVC-plus. My name is Gabriel Fritsch and I'm a communication developer and methodical researcher in Mannheim. So let's consider the roots of management. We find certain kind of areas and principles, basic areas and principles like product. And the product follows some kind of function, some kind of effect it should generate. Next comes the market to get profit. Then the team to get collaboration. And the humans just to have happiness in life as a final goal. And these are four simple areas with four simple basic principles. The trick now lies which one comes first if we try to get an idea of processes. If we put product as the primary area with its primary principle, then we get a very old idea of management. Product should be finest. The worker puts his pride in his product. Then to get a good product, a nice, neat product, that he can sell it in his surroundings, and he has a team that helps. And then at last comes happiness in life. So this is a older time, let us say ancient times, where we had tribes like this, and so we could make it that simple, and it was not a question of management. But then comes the Industrial Revolution, and we have a different kind of approach. Market comes first. We have a good idea about processes because our brain can now work with more abstract surroundings. We can abstract things, and so we get knowledge about the game we are playing, and the game to get profit gets more important than the product. So this is not only a decision one company makes, this is the system has changed like this, the culture of the system. So it puts market on place one. And then comes the product with its functions. Then we need a team for collaboration. But happiness in life is not so concerned in management, in the beginnings of management. They bought the power to co-work just as a good, just as a resource to bring it in the processes. But they learned very quickly, within 100 or 200 or 300 years, that they cannot only buy accomplishment power like resource. They always get a complete human with his consideration of happiness in life. This was disturbing for functional processes. So they put him somewhere in the middle, and then humans split it in the idea of the processes, and another human being he appeared outside of the processes, and this was the client. He had to pay for the profit. Otherwise, the game is not working. So ones get paid and others are paying. So, but this is quite old school. So they try to make all this more lean by getting better order in this. They cannot change the primary area and the primary principle, but in between they can somehow play. So they can put the product to the clients. Near the clients, they can put the team as the most important after the market. And the humans are in between this happiness of life. They try to get perhaps more polite. And we're always in search of the better lean, the perfect lean. So they learn that they have to consider humans more, so as individuals more. So they put them on the first position after the primary area. So happiness in life, that's too much. No one cares, but to be polite and respectful and all this, you can read it anywhere in when it gets about management and lean. And this is to form a team which is collaborating without friction, because lean processes are working without friction and waste, and to get products which are functioning well so that the clients will pay. So is there a more perfect lean? Can we think of something better? So we put human resources on the we leave it on the secondary place here, and we change team and product, put the teams to the near the clients, so that the clients have also access to the team which are working for them. We change the whole, we try to change something about the whole structure of a lean company, but this but it's impossible to change the primary area with its primary principle. So this may be something like the best order we can make. I'm not a lean specialist, but I was working with systems a long time, and as a tool and method and model developer, so I have this kind of views, and it's quite simple. You can understand it. So we tried to solve here something, a search of a good system of collaboration, but not for business purposes, but general. And this had a different kind of output. I didn't care this time much about lean. We just created it from another field. We came from the communication side, from nonviolent communication, and wanted to make it possible to organize life-serving systems, because this nonviolent communication is called language of life. It follows the principle of life-serving, and we wanted to make life-serving systems also. So we came up with a different kind of order for. So here you can see the result of NVC-plus. We really put human, the individuals, in first position. And then in the primary area, and we have now a little change. The primary principle is not happiness in life, it's creation happiness. And on the second place comes the team, because this creation happiness, if everyone follows his own creation happiness, then we don't get good processes. We have to get an entanglement of this creation happiness. And so we in the team, we care for the entanglement of these active streams, which are inspirational streams, which are power streams, and we get a power field. Team as a field, a question of field. And then out of this power field, which gives us a plus of power, it is more than just adding the power of the individuals. So this we use to, or the team is using itself for creating products. So like this, it is possible to create really self-guided, self-organized environments, because there are selves, there are human beings, selves, individuals, which organize them, and they organize them through an entanglement to a field, which gives them an entangled understanding. And so they are creating with sense for, and not clients, just other humans. And it is because not clients, because they are not seen as different, they're just not in the collaboration. And we then focus on success, not on profit. There are values and counter values. Success is the value, and profit is a counter value. So in this system, we don't need these counter values. I make fun sometimes when I say I don't need money, because people tend to give me, and then people tend to ask me if I can give them. So I get it from one side, I give it to the other side. I don't need it. I always give it away. And the people who say, I need money, I don't need money, I would say, no, you don't. If I give you, you will give it away. So to others. This is fun, but somehow it also keeps us distracted from real success. We have focused all on profit, which is just a game of numbers. And now we have focused on success. So now we get a whole different kind of logic in our creation, and now we can really care for environment, for example, because success is outside of the collaborations. It's not only humans, there are also animals, there are plants, there's our planet. So we can care for it. We need for this to put this in order, a culture change, a real culture change, mindset change, and mindset change from functional culture to a caring culture. I've written about this, and you can get more information on the website. A lot of it's in German, but we have also basic information in English there. On the right corner you see English, you press on it and you get a lot of free downloads, and also you can use all the material for free. So we put this in order, and it is quite intriguing. But somehow linear processes for life-serving environments are not really good, they're not really perfect. So we put it in a circular process. And it looks like this. We have humans, and out of these humans, some of them come together for activity in the system environment. They form a team there to create products. And then after they've created a product, they go to their individual position to don't lose self-awareness. If they step in the team, they also get a little hypnotized by team and activity. So they always step out of it to their own position to be able to really guide the whole thing out of their own self, so that is fitting to them. And they also embedded in an environment, and so comes all together. And the environment is just passive togetherness, or side by side living, or side by side working. It can be. This doesn't need organized with demanding management like NVC-plus or lean management. It's just side by side. You can put a list and how to behave, and it's fine. Put some rules up, and everything goes smooth. And we created out of these principles this card, this tool card, and you'll get much more tool cards on the website. This is just a principle tool card where you can see how this is then set up as a process, and out of this we start NVC-plus. So this is just for now. We'll come up with different kind of videos, and I hope you join again. Have fun, and see you and hear from you.